I said last night I wasn't going to make any more videos about the Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony case, trial, sentencing, verdict, whatever. But I decided to make an exception. Because MAGA entered my comments last night, and you know the common thing is the racism, the insults, the low IQ commentary. But what was worth noting is this common refrain. It triggered me, you know what I mean? Because the common refrain was, Karmelo should have left, Karmelo should have left, Karmelo should have left. He was told 15 times, Austin told him to leave, he had the right to be there, blah, 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 blah. And it got me to thinking, does somebody pull y'all aside when y'all turn like 11 and like deputize you to be like the police of the world? Because you see it everywhere, right? You see it on the internet. It's always some Karen telling somebody, you can't park there. You can't use that pond. You can't fish over here. Do you have a permit? Where do you live? What's your address? Which has always been bizarre to me. Like, what makes you think you have the authority over Black folks? Like, in this situation, now God rest his soul, Austin Metcalf. The boy did not deserve to die, and I hope he rests in peace. However, he's emblematic of another problem. And that is, like, you guys believe in my comments that Karmelo had to obey Austin. Where did you get that from? Austin wasn't a teacher. He wasn't a coach. He wasn't even an adult. He's another teenage boy. What makes you think Karmelo is required to obey him? Under what authority? Because remember, Karmelo is talking to a friend, Eddie Para, seated, politely, not causing any commotion, and Austin approached him, ordering him to leave. Now, some of y'all gonna say, the coach told Austin to watch the tent. No, that was not the testimony. The testimony was he told him to be more of a leader because he had been late to several practices, okay? That is what the testimony is. He did not tell him to be a security guard. And bad things tend to happen when you have these deputized folks who think they can tell somebody else what to do. Bad things can happen when you insert yourselves in situations you have no business doing. Like, you know, George Zimmerman, who thought that Trayvon looked suspicious, so he followed him, even though the boy was going to his dad's house and had Skittles and an Arizona tea in his hand. The cop said, don't chase him, George. We're on our way. Did George listen? No, he did not. He thought he was the police of the fucking world. Then you have Rick Child most recently. Rick, if you thought the little boy stole the water, why didn't you call the police? Take a still of him, put him on the fucking wall of shame. Why are you chasing down a teenage boy over water? That's my question for all y'all in my comments. Talk about he should have left, he should have left, he should have left. Why? Austin and Karmelo are equals. Both student athletes, both 17 years old, both at the track meet to participate in some way. So why should he listen to Austin? And why does that, and we can talk about guilt or innocence and proportionality and manslaughter or whatever, but this is one question. Why